Hey everybody, Christmas Abbott here. Look, I have my hair washed. Awesome. Okay, so I told you guys, can you guys hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me fine. I want to make sure that I see the hearts. Hi. You guys can hear me okay? Because I have these earbuds in. Okay, wonderful, thanks. I'm just trying to keep it quiet, Loyal just went down, so I had a little change in plan of what I wanted to show you with the Willow pump today. I had so many questions about it. Just to put it out there, I'm not affiliated with them. I just, my friend Jen sent this to me, and game changer. Okay, so all you parents or moms or expecting out there, this is for you. You guys are awesome tonight. Thanks so much. All right, so the Willow pump is the only hands-free portable pump out there, and I was real skeptical about it. I had actually thought about purchasing it before I received it as a gift, and I just kind of was like, nah, because it is pricey. And now I'm like, worth every penny of it, every darn penny. I'm really so shocked, and that's why I wanted to tell you guys about it, because I just couldn't believe it. So if you're on the fence about it, then hopefully this will help you out. Okay, so it's kind of a weird thing initially, but this is what it looks like. This is one. All right. On the back side of it, it has what this is called a flange. It's basically the suction part where you put your nipple in there and your boob goes around there, and then it sucks it into this part, which this part actually has a very specific bag. So it's not just, that's how that is. You actually put it together a little bit better. So what happens, give you guys a little tutorial. You have the bag connected in there, and then this is together, right? And then you lean over, you put your boob on it to make sure that your nipple is in the center, just like any other breast pump that you would do. And then you turn it on. Now you can adjust the suction. Hey. And it does two things that I think are really interesting. One, it turns off after 25 minutes, so you don't feel like your nipples have just been chewed off. And then two, it stops pumping once you get to 4 ounces per breast. So this is the bag. It only goes to 4 ounces, and that's just capacity, okay? So I'll take 4 ounces for hands-free any day. Now, if you're going to continue, if you're a heavy producer, as my doula calls them, you can stop, pause it, take the bag out, put a new bag in, and it'll continue with this section. So there's a letdown, and then there's I can't remember the term for it, but another term where it's just like actual flow, right? So to take it off is I still have this one on. You guys didn't even know, did you? Sorry. I'm not getting out of my house much, so I'm just entertaining myself a lot with Loyal, like I just make him dance. Okay, I just wanted to check the screen. So to take this off, so the blue light comes on. When the blue light comes on, it's either full or you've run out of time. Like you need to not pump anymore because you've reached your 25 minutes. Sorry guys, still getting over this cold. Okay, so what happens, I want to try not to slip a nip. So I'm wearing my bra, and this bra is amazing. It's a sports bra, nursing bra, and a pumping bra all in one. I'll put the link to that on afterwards. So I'm gonna just do a little. All right, take that off, right? And then this is gonna be like over, and then you can actually, it still has suction, so the latch. You have to unlatch it. Okay. So then you turn it around and it'll gulp. finishes up. Okay, so when it stops that, then it stopped gulping. Make sure I don't give you guys a free show. Button this sucker up. So then, when I open it up, there's all my milk. So it stopped. It stopped after like 10 minutes because I was real full. And so then I just pull the bag out and detach it at the top. So now I have, let me tuck this in. Okay. So now I have a full 4-ounce bag, and that should be like a full 4 ounces. So the way that they have these bags are that these are sealed. So I just put this in the fridge. Excuse me, that's gross. Put this in the fridge, and when I'm ready to put it in a bottle, I warm it up in the bag in water, not the microwave, never. And then I just pour this into a bottle, and it's already pre-measured for me, so I don't have to figure it out. So you can freeze these bags as is, or you can put them into something else. Why put them into something else? It's already stored for you. So last night I did a pump at 2 a.m. when he fed, so I was feeding him and pumping. So instead of being like one feeding ahead of him, which was making me panicked, I actually am now 4 feedings ahead of him, and when he actually wakes up next round, I'll be able to pump 2 more times, 2 more 4 ounces, and so like I'm constantly getting 1 more, which means I can actually start freezing and storing a little bit more, and I don't have to worry about starving my baby. So I just wanted to give you guys a little rundown on the Willow pump because I got so many questions. Now, you do have to use just their bags. Oops, I dripped something on my, sorry. You do have to use their bags, I'm relative, it's kind of expensive, but I was while he was taking a nap today, I was pumping, and I was able to clean up and get everything ready for some dinner and just move. So I suddenly was able to do twice as much in half the time because I was able to pump. You guys asked where he was. He's sleeping. He's here. I got him a little monitor, making sure that he's okay. Is it covered by insurance, this pump? I'm not sure. You'd have to check with your insurance carrier. This was a gift for me. Wireless, yeah. This is it. This is 1 boob, 2 boob. And especially if you're traveling or working mom that is really diligent on wanting to pump, then this is right okay for you. So I have been bottle feed. I know you guys are not interested in this. I'm cool, but this is my life right now. I've been bottle feeding him recently, so I've been working with my doula, Cindy. Check her out, guys. Wholebundle.com. And so Loyal started doing this feeding every 2 hours, even in the night. And holy cow, with just taking care of him myself, it was wrecking me because I would feed him, I would breastfeed him, burp him, change him, put him back down, and then an hour later, I would maybe get another hour of sleep. So he was great. He's been growing like weed, but I was getting really run down, obviously because I got sick. So I started to pump, and then we also started to do like a super pump. I can't remember what it's called, to try and simulate more breast milk production, and bottle feeding him to make sure that so I can gauge how much he's getting. So I'm trying to give him 4 to 5 ounces of feeding so he's sleeping longer and not just snacking, because he was just snacking. He's like, "Ma, I'm kind of hungry, but I'm not real hungry, but like, feed me anyway. I just want the boob." Now, two things going on with that. One, I feel better knowing that I'm able to give him what he needs, but also get him on a set schedule. Pretty good, pretty darn close, okay? But now it's like clockwork. It's amazing. I know when he's going to go down. I know his signs. I know that he's been fed enough. I know if he's going to wake up and need to eat again sooner than later because of breast and then bottle feeding him. Now, the downside for that is that, like, it hurts my heart. I like breastfeeding him. And so in the mornings, early up, like there's a 5 a.m. feeding, I will generally breastfeed him then to help stimulation for the breast milk, but also keep that connection. And, I'm up by then. My day has begun because he is awake. And so I can troubleshoot a little bit more in the morning, and then by late morning, we're back on our routine. So I don't mind feeding him an hour or 2 hours in between in the morning. So that is what I've been doing. And it's good because now I don't have to feed and then pump and not get that much when I pump and just go through this like torment of, am I doing enough for my child? Am I doing this right? So this is what has been beneficial for me right now. And so I'm not sure, does my doula do day to day? What does a doula do for you day to day? I don't get her every day. She was my night doula, so every few, 2-3 nights a week, she would come and just feed him. It's kind of hard to explain. She's like an infant coach, like seriously, an infant whisperer. Her specialty is newborn to 4 months. So, listen, I'm a coach. I'm a nutrition coach, and I'm an athletic coach. Some people say life coach, but whoa. But, and I understand the importance of guidance. I'm not going to just do something that, it's a child, I had no idea what I'm doing, so I wanted to make sure that I was set up for success to give him the best opportunity for growth and for us to be able to find that happy balance. And so I hired her, and she's just been guiding me along the way of telling me about his growth spurts, what to expect, how to understand his language, which is not just crying, it's visual cues, specific types of noises that he's making now, timing, how their brain works right now. It's just really, really fascinating. So she's been a godsend, really, and navigating me to be able to understand his language and schedule and all the things. It's been really amazing. So, I feel like I've yacked a long time. Hey, Derek, how are you? Just here for the breastfeeding. Sorry, buddy, you just missed it. Oh, hi, Christmas Joy Love. I see all your posts. I do. Thank you, guys. I feel, well, other than being sick, which, oh my God, I have to say, Sunday and Monday night, even Saturday night, and I was in it. It was a dark day. It was like, oh my God. And he was cluster feeding. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then now we're on a schedule. So, I don't have a daughter. I have a son, but that's okay. My baby. He's doing great. The charger for Willow, it has a little charger here that you plug in. And it's awesome because the light indicator, if it's a blue light, it tells you have at least 2 or more pumps. If it's like a green light, you have 1 pump. And then if it's flashing red, you need to charge it. And if it doesn't turn on, then you really need to charge it. So it's actually very, I'm thoroughly impressed. And it's not one of those like, this is the first thing out of its kind in a shit show. It's actually very, very smart and put together. All right, guys. I feel like I've hijacked your time. Do I only use Willow now? I just started using it yesterday, and I've used it every time since. My other pump is a Spectrum. Now, Willow caps at 4 ounces per breast. So if you're a heavy producer, you may want to try and keep with the other pump. But like for me, I always produce 4 or 5 ounces. So I don't mind leaving one in there for the hands-free ability. But, you know, maybe once in the day I might just get connected to the Spectrum to empty them out. Because they're still, well, they're full, but not that full. All right, guys. So it is 8:14, 14 minutes past my bedtime. So I got a friend. She's always in need for breast milk. Cool. I'm gonna read some of your comments for a minute. Would I ever do Big Brother again? Yeah, I know. I just want to make sure. Just love watching him. Yeah, I know it's kind of twisted, but I love Big Brother. It's kind of twisted and fun and amazing. Is your foot okay since the accident? It's still kind of healing. It's still kind of jacked up. I got a swagger from my foot break, you know. But I also got pregnant afterwards and gained 60 pounds, so that'll do something to the body. And working on getting it back, but taking it real slow and just really enjoying my time with Loyal right now. He's laughing at me now. He's smiling and like doing his little coos, and he just looks like a baby now instead of just like this human blob, you know. They're like blah, and you can't do anything because they're so fragile. And now he's like looking around all the time and just he's my favorite human in the whole world. I love Paul's new music, actually. I got to hear some early stuff before it was released for you guys, and I think it's beautiful. First of all, he sent me that one. I can't remember the name of it, but before he sent it out, and it was just freaking gorgeous. Loved it. I actually put it on Loyal's lullaby list on Spotify, so Loyal gets to listen to it too. All right, guys. Thank you for loving the name Loyal. I do too. I wanted to let him know that I was always going to be there for him. And he's my favorite human in the whole world. All right. I am going to go blow my nose and hack up some of this phlegm and give my little baby a kiss and get some sleep, because I think he's gonna sleep 5 to 7 on this stretch, and that's good for me. I'm going to prep my Willow for next round tonight, because not any tips for labor. I have no idea. No idea. I had no idea what I was doing. I just listened to the nurses, and then I had to get cut open. So it'll eventually end. That's my tip. Shit. You're allowed to be spoiled during that time too. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hopping on here. You guys are always making me smile, and I'm gonna go to bed now. So thanks so much, and I'll try and do one a little bit sooner. But you know, I've been in the mommy cave for a while now, and I'm just starting to come out. So what's in my ear? The microphone. Thank you. I like my butt too. All right, guys. I'm getting off here, and thanks for hanging out with me. If you guys have something you specifically want to know about, let me know, because I literally got about 12 messages in an hour about this willow pump, so it may not be as interesting. Who knows? All right, guys, I gotta go. Talk to you soon. Bye.